What I'm about to reveal to you isn't simple knowledge. It's something many people go through their entire lives without discovering, and honestly, the system does everything to keep you from ever finding out. Before continuing, let me warn you, if you truly understand what you're about to hear, you'll never see reality the same way again. And I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but you'll see it yourself. Because all your life, you've said you were just a body, a mind, a fixed identity, following time as if you were a character trapped in a script. But that is the greatest illusion ever created. The truth no one has ever told you is that you are not a simple being. You are four forces, four energies, four layers of your being, and each one controls a piece of your existence. And here's the crucial point. When these four bodies are misaligned, your life becomes a constant battle. Perhaps this explicitly addresses things you've always felt but never understood. That feeling of being stuck, as if something invisible is pulling you back. That frustration when your interests don't manifest as they should. That inner restlessness that appears out of nowhere and you can't even say why. None of this is random. These sensations have an origin, and it is precisely this secret that has been erased from history, hidden by ancient civilizations and buried for centuries. But the truth is speaking, and it's coming back now for you. Today you will understand what it really means to have four bodies, how each one influences your reality, why your life seems to stall when they are misaligned, and how realigning all of this can literally change the course of your existence. And look, I need to warn you again. If you watch until the end, the way you perceive yourself and the world will never be the same again. Now, pay attention to this, because this part is usually only revealed in advanced studies of ancient spiritual traditions. The four bodies that make you up, the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual, are not separate entities. They are interconnected, like four rivers flowing into the same ocean, your consciousness. And what most people don't realize is that each of these bodies corresponds to an element of nature. Yes, you are much more nature than you imagine. Seedling the physical body, Earth, the part of you that feels, touches, and experiences matter. It's the foundation, the structure. When this body is misaligned, you feel tired, pain, demotivation, and unexplained anxiety. Your body speaks, and when you ignore it, it screams. Fire the emotional body, fire. This is the one that dominates you the most without you realizing it. The anger that appears out of nowhere. The passion that moves you. The fear that paralyzes. The love that warms you. Emotions are fire. They can illuminate you or consume you. Dashing away, the mental body, air. The mind that never shuts off. The thoughts that swirl like a strong wind. The internal dialogue that sometimes confuses you, deceives you, limits you. It's the part of you that projects, creates, imagines, but also sabotages. Water wave the spiritual body, water. The most subtle, the most neglected, and at the same time the most powerful. It's your connection to something greater, your intuition, your essence, the part that calls you when you feel there's a greater purpose. Now hold this, because it's the key no one gave you. When the four elements are in conflict within you, your life becomes turbulent. But when they come into harmony, you become unbeatable. And that's not a metaphor. It's literally a shift in internal energy that transforms your vibration and consequently, your external reality. Therefore, when sparkles begin to have clarity. Sparkles feel peace out of nowhere. Sparkles attract unexpected opportunities. Sparkles improve your health. Sparkles strengthen your faith. Sparkles make decisions with confidence. It's not a sudden miracle. It's alignment. And I want to show you something very important. Ancient civilizations, Egyptians, Hebrews, Tibetans, Greeks, all had one thing in common. Human beings only become complete when they learn to align their four bodies. That's why so many ancestral spiritual practices involve repeated elements. Breath, air, rituals, fire, connection with the earth, deep meditation, water/spirit. Even the scriptures speak of this, but symbolically. The elements appear in metaphors, visions, prophecies, parables. Nothing is by chance. And let me remind you of something you may have forgotten. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not small. You are a complex, powerful system, created with divine intention, purpose, and structure. And now that you know this, there's no going back. The awakening has already begun. From here, I will guide you step by step to realign your four bodies and awaken a version of yourself that you always felt existed, but never knew how to access. So take a deep breath, because we're only at the beginning. The body is the first to sense when something inside you is out of place. It doesn't lie. It doesn't hide. It simply responds. And perhaps you don't even realize it, but that tiredness that appears out of nowhere, that tension in your chest, that heavy feeling on your shoulders, that difficulty sleeping, that unexplained discouragement. None of this is just tiredness. Most of the time, it's your physical body holding on to emotions, memories, thoughts, and energies that no longer belong to you. And here's the secret. When you take care of your physical body, you automatically unlock the other three bodies. Therefore, start simple but start. Drink water with intention. Breathe slowly and consciously. Walk for a few minutes, feeling the earth supporting you. Stretch your body as if you were releasing old stories. Don't underestimate these small rituals. They change your vibration, and vibration changes destiny. Fire too, aligning the emotional body, the fire that moves you. Emotions are pure energy. When you try to ignore them, they turn into toxic ashes inside you. When you learn to engage in dialogue with them, the fire illuminates you instead of burning you. Here's the crucial point. Emotion is not the problem. Emotion is a message. Anxiety says, I don't feel safe. Sadness says, something needs healing. Anger says, they crossed the line. Joy says, keep going. Peace says, you found the way. The problem isn't feeling. It's not knowing how to listen. So, when something tightens inside you, do this. Stop for a few seconds. Place your hand on your chest. Say silently, I am listening to you. You have no idea of the power of this. The emotion subsides because she has been recognized. She doesn't want to destroy you. She wants to guide you. Dashing away 3. Mental body alignment. The voice within you. Your mind is like the wind. It can refresh or turn into a storm. And you know when it's out of control. Thoughts racing nonstop. Imaginary worries. Repetition of negative scenarios. internal conversations that diminish you. An uncontrolled mind isn't bad. It's just trying to protect you, but using old, outdated strategies created when you were a child. Here comes one of the most profound teachings. Not everything you think is true. Not everything you think is yours. Sometimes the mind repeats phrases you heard years ago. Sometimes it's trapped in fear of something that will never happen. The antidote? Breathe. Observe the thought and respond gently. I don't need this anymore. You don't fight the mind. You educate the mind. And when that happens, it becomes your greatest ally. Waterway 4. Aligning the spiritual body, the source. This is the deepest, the most mysterious, the one that awakens silence just by touching it. The spiritual body is the part that senses when something is wrong, knows the answer before thinking, feels God even without seeing, perceives the purpose even without understanding, calls you to something greater without explaining how. And here's a truth that few understand. You are already connected to the divine. You just forgot how to feel it. To realign the spiritual body, remain silent for 1 minute. Close your eyes. Place your hand on your heart and simply say, I am here. This is the most powerful gesture a human being can make, returning to oneself. This is how you reconnect to the Creator. This is how you remember who you always were. Sparkles, and now that your 4 bodies have begun to align, one inevitable thing happens. Your energy changes. And when your energy changes, different people enter your life. Opportunities begin to appear. That which is toxic falls away. Your mind clears. Your heart soars. Your faith strengthens. Your life takes shape. This is not theory. It is real experience. It is transformation. It is awakening. And honestly, it was about time you experienced this. You are not hearing these words by chance. It is not a coincidence. It is a calling. Sparkles when the 4 bodies align. Everything starts to flow. This is the point that few people understand, and that's why they suffer more than they need to. When the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies finally begin to work together, something extraordinary happens. Your life ceases to be a burden and becomes movement. It's as if a gear that always creaked suddenly becomes smooth. As if something inside you said, that's it, now it makes sense. And from here, real changes begin to happen. Dizzy 1. You begin to feel a peace that doesn't make sense. It's not peace because everything is perfect. It's peace because you are whole. That good silence inside your chest, it appears. That feeling of, I'm going to succeed, it springs from nowhere. And the most impressive thing, you begin to realize that nothing external has the power to dominate you in the same way as before. It's as if you found an internal axis, that place where God speaks clearly. Fire 2. You stop sabotaging yourself. When the mind aligns with the spirit, the internal war is over. You don't procrastinate as much. You don't doubt yourself as much. You don't compare yourself to others. You don't diminish yourself. You are guided by conviction, not by fear. And that transforms everything. Seedling 3. Coincidences start to happen which you know aren't coincidences. Suddenly, the right people appear. Doors begin to open. Opportunities sprout from unexpected places. Ideas come at the exact right time. Solutions appear out of nowhere. This isn't magic. This isn't luck. This is alignment. When your vibration changes, your reality changes. It's that simple. Dove 4. Your relationship with God deepens. You begin to feel His presence effortlessly. You feel it in the little things, in the wind, in the silence, in intuition, in the tear that falls at the right time, in the strength that arrives when you thought you were going to fall. And something beautiful happens. You stop looking for God outside and begin to find Him within. Glowing star 5. Your energy becomes light, and you become a light in the lives of others. It's that thing everyone feels and no one can explain. People start to seek you out more. They trust you more. They feel peace near you. They are inspired just by being by your side. Because when you align yourself, you become a channel. And everything that is of God flows through you more easily. High voltage 6. Your life starts moving forward. Things that have been stuck for years begin to unlock. Decisions, opportunities, relationships, projects, finals, emotional health. Suddenly things flow. Suddenly, you understand that you weren't broken, you were just misaligned. Sparkles, and now comes the most important part. When your 4 bodies align, the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual, something few people experience emerges. Clarity. Clarity of what you want. Clarity of who you are. Clarity of what God expects of you. Clarity of what needs to go away. Clarity of what needs to come in. And from that point on, life is no longer about survival. Life becomes a mission. You stop existing just to exist and begin to live with purpose. Rainbow, and guess what? You didn't arrive at this text by accident. You're not reading this for nothing. If God brought you here, it's because He wants to align something within you, something that is already being touched at this very moment. And if you'd like, I can continue and take you to the final part where I explain. Sparkles, how to maintain this alignment daily. Sparkles, how to avoid reverting to old patterns. Sparkles, how to continuously activate this spiritual state. Sparkles, and how this connects with what God is preparing for you now.